In this video, Alberto Puig rules out Iker LeCuona replacing Marc MARQUEZ, leaves the door open at LCR Honda. Alex Marquez all set to move from LCR Honda to Gresini Ducati in 2023, and Alex Rins says he deserves a 2023 bike wherever he goes next year. My name is Sankalp and this is your Racing News Fix. When Iker LeCuona left the Motogp paddock at the end of last year, it was a common feeling that his time in Motogp was cut short by KTM's stubborn decision to promote Raul Fernandez to the Premier class. With all top 10 finishes, including 6 top 5s and also a podium so far this season, the young Spanish rider is doing well for himself in the World SBK paddock on the Honda CBR 1000 RRR. And ever since Marc Marquez stepped away to get his right arm fixed, there have been rumors of Iker LeCuona coming in to replace him on the RC213V. But ahead of the Dutch GP, Repsol Honda team manager Alberto Puig squashed all such rumors. Puig started by saying, "LeCuona has been hired by Honda to race in another championship. Iker is racing the World Superbike Championship and is not doing anything wrong. Right now he is 5th overall. Of course, if Stefan suffered an injury and we didn't have a second rider, then I don't know what we would do. But our plan now is not to bring Iker to MotoGP. It is not something we are thinking about." However, Puig didn't rule out a possible private test and left the door open for a seat at LCR should the deal with Alex Rins fail to materialize. Puig continued, "At the moment, we don't have any tests scheduled with him and MotoGP. But of course, there would be nothing wrong with Iker taking part in a private test, and perhaps we might also need a replacement in the LCR team." LCR team owner Lucio Cecchinello has all but confirmed that Alex Marquez is on his way out of the LCR team at the end of this season. Ahead of the Dutch GP at Assen, Cecchinello spoke about the situation of the younger Marquez brother. Cecchinello said, "We understand perfectly that Alex is finding it increasingly difficult to be excited to stay with a bike that is not as competitive as he deserves for his work and dedication. We are going to keep giving Alex the best we can until the end, but it is hard for him to find the motivation if he sees that he doesn't have access to good results." Cecchinello also openly admitted that they are in advanced talks with Alex Rins for that seat. Cecchinello said, "We have spoken to Rins' agent and we have understood each other in many things. This week here in Assen, I will meet him again and go further. I would like to close it before the summer break." Alex Marquez also acknowledged that staying with Honda next year is not a possibility. Alex said, "I can't count yet because there isn't a signed paper. We are trying to have a good option for 2023 because there's a little chance of continuing at Honda." And Alex Rins is currently being linked with Gresini Ducati, RNF Aprilia as well as the LCR Honda. Confirming the surplus of offers, Alex Rins said, "I am quite comfortable because we have a couple of options. Still I haven't decided yet, but let's see if we can say something as soon as possible." Speaking about his desire to have a 23 spec bike, Rins continued, "I don't know if this will sound a bit selfish, but I think I deserve a 23 bike because we have worked really hard. So there are options that can provide me with a 23 bike, but there are also options which are quite interesting without providing me with a 23 bike. Now we already know that RNF would be running 22 spec Aprilias, and chances of getting a 23 bike at Gresini are also really slim. That leaves LCR Honda as the only guaranteed way to have a latest spec bike. Between a 22 spec Ducati, a 22 spec Aprilia and a 23 spec Honda, what is the best option for Alex Rins for next year? Let's chat in the comments below. If you made it till here and still are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. And don't forget to check out these two videos which I know you will enjoy.